What is up, Aries? This is a reading for Aries, June 2022, babe. Get it right to it. I'm gonna pull you a mystical shaman oracle card, and we'll see what energy you're in the month of June. Pretty much now. Alright. We've got the Hunter. Woo. Getting that lion, tiger, I am the hunter, they are the prey. Boss. Pays to be the boss. That's how you're feeling. That's the energy you're in. Very aggressive, not in a bad way. Alright, we're gonna start you off with the Fairy Wicked deck. Some insight, guidance, advice. Oh, we got flippers right into it. 2 cards. First, the Ten of Dome. Well, it pays to be the boss. So money could be really good right now for you. Which, if you can say that right now, Aries, you are doing well, or you are managing your money well, because things are tight for a lot of people, regardless of how much money they have right now. 9 of time. Yeah, you definitely could have savings that people don't know about. Also, how you feel about things and what you're actually doing on a day-to-day basis, nobody knows that. So for a lot of you, you could be single. Alright. But it's like, yeah, you're very focused on your money, material, objects, investments, where you're headed, what your future looks like. A 7 of air, yeah. Your focus is very self-centered right now towards where you're going. You want a bright future. You are willing to make the sacrifices you need to make to keep from going under. Especially if you aren't single and you're head of household. Like, whatever you need to do, wherever you need to go to make ends meet is where you're going. 5 of Dome, yep. Pretty much very money focused right now. Only going places when you need to because of gas prices. Everything's going up. All the bills are going up. Trying to keep everything that you do have. You know, not trying to take hand right now. This is very financial. 3 of Dome. Yeah, and I feel like there's some things you had to cut out. Like I said, you're not going too many places or doing too many things. You might have like 2 or 3 things you like to do. You might go out 2 or 3 times a week. You know, that's it. The weekend. Like, it could be 2 to 3 times a month now for some of you. Or like having a house party every, a couple people over every month, 2 to 3 times. Baron of Usage. Yeah, 2 to 3 nights out a month, maybe, for hookups, or, just to go out, talk to friends, have some kind of, feeling, emotion, connection. That's about it. Some of you, you're a married couple, like that's it. You go out 2 to 3 times a month, 2 or 3 date nights, and that's it, to save money. And some of you, it's not even going out. Like, there's a good cook. One of you is a good cook, or you cook the meal together. 10 of Dome. Some of you could have farms. And your farm's very lucrative right now, but it's like, there's a lot of work that goes into that. But these are, I think, for people that are like dating Leos too, or just really resilient people in these times, to not sell it, to meet all the regulations. 9 of time. 2 of Cups. Yeah. You sacrifice a lot to make ends meet, to the point where when you have time to see your person. For those of you that aren't single, it's a very sacred time. It's very private time, like no interruptions. Everyone gets turned away at the door. Sip in the air. Hearing like, yeah, when dad's home. Some of you guys have kids together. Sip of air. 3 of Cups. Yeah, that could be kid energy. A lot of your kids are grown though, so turning them away at the door, not catering to them when you do have that time off and you're finally able to be home. That's not that big of a deal. 5 of Justice, yeah. I think you're like trying to work-life balance everything out. Some of you guys could be worried about a Libra child, because I was just talking about children. 3 of Dome. And how they're doing in these times too. I feel like they're getting their stuff together. And you're hoping that they're not being foolish. I mean, they could be. Or they could just be on a journey. Brand of Usage. A very emotional journey. Brand of Usage. Yeah. It's Aquarius here. Chosen one, yeah. Well, the end there got very like, woo. Yeah, I feel like everything's going as it's supposed to go. And everything's well, regardless of what it looks like, or what anyone tries to say it is, because I feel like there's a lot of talk about what you're doing, but nobody really knows. Or like your family. And I think maybe you should keep it that way. And that's the way that it's supposed to be. And that's what I got for you. Alright, Aries?